This is WMBF News Today at 5.
New from overnight, a SWAT situation is over. A man behind bars. We're going to tell you exactly how it all started.
Then those of you needing a job can find one today where 53 different businesses will be holding a hiring event.
Plus, single tickets for the Myrtle Beach Pelicans going on sale today. We've got the summer outlook for the team before the first crack of the bat.
And our temperatures will be falling fast, but you wouldn't know it if you stepped outside right now. First Alert meteorologist Marla Branson has where those temperatures are right now.
Right now, we are very mild to kick off your Thursday. One thing I am tracking, some sea fog. This is a live look from the sea captain's house. You see it is a little bit foggy out there. Nothing that should slow you down too much. And that fog is right along the coast. Notice the reading from the Myrtle Beach Airport, almost a perfect 10. Everywhere else looking really good. Even 7 miles in Conway, that's nothing. So this fog is just right along the Grand Strand. And it's going to be really the two closest blocks to the beach, so even Kings Highway should be just fine. Temperatures right now 59 in Myrtle Beach, 63 for Conway, and 64 in Florence. We are going to see a huge drop in temperatures as this cold front starts to make its way through. I'll let you know when the rain arrives and how much the temperatures drop throughout the day coming up at 5:15.
Marla, thank you. 5:01 on this Thursday, and new this morning, a man behind bars after a SWAT team was called out to Plantation Resort in Deerfield. Officials with Horry County Police tell us it started late last night when a security guard saw a man sunbathing in the parking lot. When the security guard told him it was against HOA rules to do this, he became angry and began hitting the guard's car with a baseball bat, then locked himself inside an apartment. The SWAT team arrived about 7:30 when the man threatened to shoot police on scene. He was eventually taken into custody without any problems. We'll update you when we get his name and any possible charges.
Well, folks, if you are on the search for a new job, that hunt could be over. In just a few short hours, local employers will be looking to make you part of their team.
Yeah, Jenna DeAngelis is live here in the studio with why these seasonal job fairs can actually mean work well beyond the season, right?
Actually, David, that's right. That's one of the best parts of the South Strand Job Fair. It's offering more than just seasonal positions, but year-round jobs as well. More than 50 businesses will be at the job fair happening at the Inlet Square Mall. I'm told that's nearly double the amount it saw last year. Now, I got my hands on the full list of businesses ready and looking to hire you. They include healthcare companies like Blue Cross Blue Shield, hotels like Hilton Myrtle Beach, and the South Carolina Department of Social Services. You'll also see places like Lowe's and Walmart. The job fair will be held from 10 until 2, and there will be workshops offered at the start of the morning. On top of that, there will be a display on how to dress for success. If you're heading to the job fair, be ready to possibly get a job on the spot. There will be space for on-site interviews. Locals say these events are a big deal because they allow people to find jobs all in one place.
It's easier, you know, versus traveling around, yet again, with all the traffic, the road. It's just easier to get everybody in one spot, and you can just go and just put those applications in, maybe talk to somebody, possibly get hired at that time. I think it's perfect.
While today the Inlet Square Mall is opening its doors for this job fair, tomorrow a big anchor store, JCPenney, is closing its doors and losing about 65 employees. I'll tell you what this means for the mall and share its future plans coming up in the next half hour. Live in the studio, Jenna DeAngelis, WMBF News.
All right. Meanwhile, we saw a record-breaking number of people working in 2014 here in the Palmetto State. Employment rates were above 2 million people for the entire year. That's from a recent report from the SC Department of Employment and Workforce. Their report shows that we had the most people in the state's history in the labor workforce. Employment numbers for January will be released later this month.
Today, a very big day on the calendar for the Myrtle Beach Pelicans 2015 season. They've got a brand new Major League affiliation and a fresh marketing strategy. Katrina Helmer is live at TicketReturn.com field with a look at some very high expectations for the team this year, right?
That's exactly right. Right now, these hallways are empty. The seats down on the field are empty, but that's all about to change today. Now, the season doesn't officially start until April, but today those single season tickets go on sale. Those gates are going to open up, and everyone's going to flood in here to watch a Junior Pelicans game.
We'll show them a great time. We'll have a lot of fun for the fans.
Everyone with the Pelicans is very excited for this season to get started, and they're expecting it to be a home run with some of the fun promotions they have planned. Christmas Vacation in July, Back to the Future Night, and the ever-popular Thirsty Thursdays are just a few promotions on the calendar. And the very successful Strikeout Cancer series is returning for a second year. Getting a lot of attention is the Deflate Cancer Night scheduled for April 15th. The team is using the humor of the Patriots' Deflate Gate to bring awareness to testicular cancer.
Take me out to the ball game.
Last year, the team's vice president and general manager sang "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" while getting his prostate checked during a game. Call it a stunt, but it's drawing a lot of attention to a topic which he says is very important to the whole team.
Our owner's father battling cancer, my father-in-law battling colon cancer, our owner's father-in-law being lost to cancer, a couple of employees battling Hodgkin's, a couple of season ticket holders that we lost, and my wife's best friend's daughter, Fallon, also battling brain cancer here in Myrtle Beach. So it just seemed to be something that was just growing in prevalence, and we decided to kind of take it upon ourselves to have 5 nights dedicated to cancer awareness and kind of put a minor league spin on it to draw attention and raise money for a good cause.
Now, the gates will open at 4:30. After the game, everyone will get the chance to come on the field and take some swings for yourself. $10 will get you 10 swings, and all that money is going to the Miracle League. Reporting live in Myrtle Beach, Katrina Helmer, WMBF News.
Also kicking off today, the USA National Prep Basketball Championship in North Myrtle Beach. It runs through Saturday. The championship is happening at the J. Brian Floyd Community Center and is open to the public. Daily admission is $12, but kids 5 and under will get in for free. There's a 2-day pass you can get for $20 and a 3-day pass for $30. Up to 40 teams from 9 states and Canada will participate in the championship tournament this year. The Florence Chamber's legislative breakfast and program is happening tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Congressman Tom Rice, Representative Terry Alexander, along with Florence City Councilman Robbie Hill and Al Bradley will be there. They'll be talking about small and minority businesses. You will have the chance to ask questions after their presentation. It's happening in the Stooks meeting room of the Drs. Bruce and Lee Foundation Library. That's on South Dargan Street. It is $10 for the public.
5:07 right now. The 2 men charged with murdering Zach Malinowski have been indicted by an Horry County grand jury. The indictments for Javon Gibbs and Christopher Brown include murder and kidnapping charges. Brown and Gibbs both remain behind bars this morning. Police say the 2 men kidnapped Zach from his home back in August of 2013, then took him to the west side of Horry County, killed him. Zach's body still has not been found. More details for you now. The defense team for the woman charged with kidnapping and murdering Heather Elvis has been accused of violating the gag order in that case. Solicitor Jimmy Richardson submitted a motion to the Charleston County judge Tuesday claiming that Tammy Moore's attorney, Greg McCullum, violated the gag order through emailed newsletters and comments to the media. Mr. Richardson then asked to keep that gag order in place. You'll recall earlier this week, the judge in the case refused to act on a request to lift that gag order because it was an Horry County judge who originally signed it last March. Our calls to McCullum on that gag order violation claim were not returned.
An Horry County man has been indicted after police say he tried to burn down a home with his ex-girlfriend and her fiancé still inside. Officials say Randy Martinelli now faces 4 counts of attempted murder and 1 count of third-degree arson. Investigators found evidence connecting him to the incident at the home on Grapevine Drive back in October. The victims told police they woke up to see flames outside their window and a man running to a truck nearby. Martinelli was arrested in November.